Hello everyone, it's me Brad. How's everyone doing this evening? I'm back again with another clip. This is clip number 43, part number 43. What I call this clip is Mom's last year of life. I'd like to subtitle this Coincidences. And in this video, guys, I'm going to share with you many coincidences that happened in the last year of my mom's life. So without further ado, let's get underway. Oh, it's so beautiful this evening. My gosh, I love this cool 70s breeze just blasting through here. Feels amazing. But anyways, back to the video. So in the last year of my mom's life, I finished off in 42. If you guys remember when my mom came home from the hospital, December 2005. So the new year came about 2006. In the beginning of the year, I think it was like around January, February, out of the blue, my mom called me up. And my mom just says, "Hey Brad, how are you? You know, how you doing?" I was married with my ex-wife and my kids. Kids were young. And you know, she just called me up to say, "Hi, how you doing? How's things going?" I said, "Great, Mom, everything's all right, doing okay, you know, work, life, blah, blah, kids, being little rugrats running around, causing mischief like usual." And she said, "I just called to tell you how much I love you, how much I care about you. And I want you to know that I'm proud of you, that you take care of your kids. You've been a great dad to your wife. You work." She just called me up and raised me up and complimented me in many ways. It really lifted my spirits. It really made me feel good. It was a nice feeling out of the blue. Again, that was like around January or February. So after that happened, guys, a couple months went by. I'm gonna say probably about maybe 6 months or so. So we're probably talking like May, June, July maybe. And I was just feeling it in my heart. And I just wanted to call my mom and I wanted to thank my mom for how wonderful she was. So I called her up on the phone and said, "Hey Mom, how you doing? How's things going?" And she was like, you know, with my dad and just with the family. And I just called my mom to let her know that I was proud of my mom, thankful for my mom for what she's done for me, what she's done in my life. I was happy about how she raised me. I know we had a falling out when I was a teenager, but every family goes through this craziness, right? When we're teenagers, we think we know it all, get these attitudes and everything else going on with us, right? But I just wanted to tell her that I thanked her for who she was. She was a great mom. She raised me right. I appreciated her much, and I love her with all my heart. And I'm sorry if I did anything that hurt her when I was a teenager or said things to her. I didn't mean it, obviously. And I was happy about the relationship that we had, because we were like best friends, to be honest with you. Yeah, she's my mom, but we were like best friends. We talked about life. We talked about everything. So I said that to her. That was great. That was awesome. You know, she was thankful. "Thank you so much, Bradley. I appreciate it. I love you, son." You know, all those nice, warm, cozy feelings we get, right, with each other. Time went by, and it was like around maybe November. And my mom calls me up out of the blue and she says, "Yeah, Brad, I know you like my apple pancakes. Why don't you come over and I'll show you how to make them?" I was like, "What? Oh my God." Guys, these are not apple pancakes that you're thinking. It's not apple pancake mix, Jeremiah mix, you know, throw some apples in there, slice it up. Yummy. No. This is a secret recipe. I will show you guys one time in the video. It's too great to not share. So I definitely will, but not yet. But anyways, my mom says to me, "Why don't you come over and I'll show you how to make them?" I was ecstatic because these suckers are delicious. And they're the full size. The size of them are like a full size, the largest black skillet pan that's out there. That's the size of the pancake for one person. And they are delicious. So I was like, running to my mom's house as soon as she said that. So I get there, we do it, we have a great time. Pretty sure my dad was there at the time. and we did all the work it takes to do it. It's a little process. It's not fast. There's a lot involved in making them. But it was great. Then she called me later, a couple weeks later, and she said, Brad, I know you like my banana bread. Do you want to come over and I'll show you how to make my banana bread? Oh my gosh, you guys, my mom's banana bread is always hot, always soft, moist. You cut through it, it's like cutting through butter, and there's chocolate chips all throughout of it. Oh my God, it's so delicious. So again, I took a jet to my mom's house. I was there in 0.05 seconds to learn how to make this recipe too as well. So my mom showed me that. Now remember guys, this is all in 2006, the last year of my mom's life. Then I come over to my mom's house one day, same time, it was around November-ish, maybe the beginning of December, but it was around there. And my mom says, I go over to my mom's house to visit, and she's got this crock pot on her counter. It's black, it's silver, it's beautiful. I'd never seen a crock pot look so beautiful. Like, I was attracted to this crock pot. I was like, damn, like I'd like to have that, or where'd you get that, right? I said, Mom, what do you got this crock pot for? My mom says, oh, she had her back turned to me. This is for your father, so that when I'm gone, he can cook for himself. Because I'm telling you, I'm not going to be here long. I was like, I hate when my mom talks like that. I said, Mom, will you quit talking like that? Why do you say that? Why do you say these things like this? My gosh, like quit talking like that. You're not going anywhere. But she continued to, let me know she's not going to be here long. And then she also addressed and said to me, Bradley, you make sure you take care of your father when I'm not here. You make sure you take care of your father. I kind of ignored her because I thought, okay, she's talking nonsense. She's going to be around for another 100 years. So Mom, I don't know why you're talking like that, but whatever, say what you want. I'll just ignore it, right? Then, there was something else, guys. Back to 2005, that my mom came home just before Christmas when she came out of her coma. When I was at her house, she was, being herself, but being a little different. She wasn't the outgoing, friendly mom that I have. I could tell something was on her heart, something was bothering her. I wasn't quite sure what it was. I never asked, but we were just enjoying the time there. It wasn't as spectacular as it usually is, because like I said, she just got out of the hospital, so she was more like in shock and didn't really want to do a whole lot. She was still recovering from what happened to her. So I was visiting, and we were having a good time, and then after about 3-4 hours, I was like, okay, let's go. Time to get the kids together. Let's roll. Let's get out of here. And we're packing, getting the kids up, and I looked over at my mom in her favorite chair with pink flowers, and she's crying, and she's crying, and she's crying. And I'm like, Mom, what's wrong? I'm like, Mom, did I say something? Did I do something? What's wrong? She was crying so much, guys. I had to get up out of my seat. I went over to her, and I was like hugging her, and I was talking to her, like standing, and then I got on my one knee, and I was looking at her and down, looking up kind of, and I was asking her what's wrong, asking her to share with me what was wrong. And she wouldn't say nothing. Tears were just flowing out of her. She never did tell me what it was. I'll tell you guys what I think it was. I think my mom knew she was leaving. I think God revealed to her somehow, some way that she was leaving. And she knew this was going to be like, if not the last Christmas, she was going to be around us. So me leaving was breaking her heart, because she knew she wasn't going to see her grandchildren no more, me, none of us. So I think she was having a moment. But I never did know that this would be played out for real. Never knew that. So anyways, back to December, after making the apple pie, apple pancakes, all that stuff. It seems like there's one more thing that my mother said during the year, guys. I know what it was. Probably October, November 2006, when I was at my mom's house visiting. She was asking me, what do I want? If she was to pass away, what do I want from her house? Quite honestly, I kind of got my mom upset because I said I don't want nothing. And she was like, what? You don't like my house? You don't like what I have? You don't like anything that I can't believe you, what? And I was like, Mom, don't take it offensively. I said, I love your house. I love coming to visit you. I love your house. I love your stuff in your house. It's your taste, it's your style. I love it. But it's not my taste, my style. And if I have a washing machine. I don't need 2 washing machines. If I have a bed, I don't need another bed. I got a house, and my house is brand new, so I didn't need like that kind of stuff. So I did have something in mind, but I never did bring it up to her. And when I did, she kind of got shocked. And I said, Mom, okay, you know what I want? And she says, what's that, Bradley? I said, I want all your photo albums of all the family pictures in the history, because I want to carry on that, and I want to hold on to that, because I value that, and I can pass it on to my kids and my brothers. And you know, they can always come over and see it and look at it, no problem. So I almost kind of like sat back and shocked. She was like, oh wow. I said, yeah, that's what I want. And I said, I want Dad's watches, and that's pretty much it. Well, she was shocked, because she thought I was going to say whatever, furniture, stuff she had in the house, whatever, right? Cars they drove, I don't know. I didn't want that stuff. No, I didn't want that stuff at all. So basically, my mom was in shock, and she turned around and said, okay, all right. She goes, oh boy. Well, little do you guys know, after my mom passed away, I found out she was trying to put photo albums together for my brothers. Because I was asking for that, and it was going to take everything, she actually was trying to make small little photo albums for my brothers and put pictures in with memories. It was so funny. They were half done, almost done, but not completed. So as you know, sadly, my mom passed away Boxing Day 2006. It was a life-changing moment, moment I will never forget. I basically was in Amherstburg at the time. I was supposed to go to my mom's house and visit on Boxing Day. We spent Christmas together. We had the dinner. Everything was nice, and the whole time, unfortunately, I got it on video too. My mom was going like this because she was holding her chest and she couldn't breathe. And I asked her what's wrong. We all asked her what's wrong. She said, oh, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I'm having difficulty breathing. We were telling her, go to the hospital, go to the hospital. Go see what's wrong. Go see. She's just so stubborn. She wouldn't go, my Lord. And then finally at night, Christmas night, my ex called her up and said, look it, Millie, I'll go to the hospital with you. Brad can watch the kids here. Richard can stay at the house. Let's go. My dad had bad heart and this and that, and what it sounds like is you got something going on there. We need to go get it checked. It's serious. And my mom was like, oh no, I'm gonna go see Dr. Ng, January 6th, January 2007, January 6th. You know, it's Christmas Eve, or sorry, Christmas Day, late evening. And she said she'll wait till January 6th, 2007. Didn't happen. Mom didn't make it. Next day, she passed. And it was very sad. Like I said, I usually do something for my mom with cleaning sometimes, because my mom likes the way I clean. So I told her I'm gonna come over there and clean her house on Boxing Day, and I'll get her house all cleaned up for the new year. She loved it. She was excited because she taught me how to clean. So she liked how I cleaned. So she wanted me to do it. She was excited about it. So Boxing Day came, and I didn't want to get up. I had pneumonia. I couldn't get up. I wasn't feeling good. I had difficulty breathing, coughing, all kinds of stuff. And I'm lying in bed. And I told my kids, we can't go today. I'm just not feeling good. And my daughter Bianca comes over to me and goes, Daddy, you don't have to go to Grandma's and clean. Do it another day. Let's just go visit. Man, my daughter Bianca hit it right on the head. She was right. I didn't have to go and clean today. So I decided to go to my mom's house and go clean. Well, when I got there and I pulled up, got the kids all together, family all together, we got there, and next thing you know, everybody was, there was like 30 people on my mom's porch, maybe 20 people on my mom's porch. I couldn't believe it. I get on the porch, and as we were pulling up, I thought, wow, everybody's coming to visit my mom. She's gonna love it for the Christmas holiday. She's gonna be so excited about this. My ex at the time, as I was parking, she was like, no, I don't think they're visiting. She goes, there's a lot of sad faces going on. So I was like, okay, well, let me park the car, go see what's going on, and then I'll come back and get the family. So I walked up to the porch to go see what's going on. One of my cousins walked out to me and said, Bradley, I'm sorry to tell you this, but your mom passed. Well, I hit the ground. I was out for a few minutes. I was in shock. Went in the house, the door was wide open. So obviously I knew something happened where my dad was in a rush. And when I seen it, I just wanted to find out where my dad was at. My dad was at the hospital. So I was like, okay, well, I got to get to the hospital. So I raced to the hospital. As soon as I got in the hospital, it was like unbelievable. All I remember is when I walked in, the first as I got in, at the time, the way it was, there was a room on the left. And there was my dad in this room, and it was like a long room. There was a phone on the counter, and he's on the phone, and I'm going, what is my dad doing? My dad don't know any phone numbers. My dad can't remember no phone numbers. That's my mom's department. My dad can't remember stuff like that. So I knew right away he was trying to call us, trying to call me to let us know what happened. And I went in there, and as soon as my dad seen me, he broke like a bubble, ran over to me and dropped right on me, and I dropped. I was crying just as hard as him. It was traumatizing. And then I remember when I walked into the hospital, it just looked like a lineup on the left and the right leading to my mom's room. I couldn't even believe it. There were so many people. And I kept hearing here's Bradley, here's Bradley. And everybody's cousins and relatives were putting their, here's Bradley. And they're putting their heads down, and I'm just walking, just numb. And I walked right to where my mom's body was. And I was petting her hair, touching her hair. Her skin was still warm to the touch. I just missed her. You're thinking I could put my mouth on her mouth and blow into her and she would come alive, right? Not happening. She was gone. I broke, I cried, my mom's sisters were crying, everybody was crying. It's devastating. Devastating. I can't even elaborate anymore because it was just, when you have a body before you and it's sitting there and your mom's 57 years old, the shock is just unbelievable. It flipped my life completely upside down. It was like my spirit left me. But anyways, guys, I want to share with you the coincidences that happened that year. All those coincidences that happened that year. That's just unbelievable. There's too many of them. So I want to reveal to you and show to you how God works in your life when you have God in your life and you're obedient to His word and you live His ways, not your ways, His ways. God just does awesome and miraculous things continuously, and that's what He did in my life. And I thank Him for it, even though I lost my mom. So I hope you guys like this video. I will share with you more in the next video. But until then, you guys take care. God bless. And remember, like what I always say, once you have Jesus, you always have Jesus. Bye for now. Love you guys. Bye.